I'll just have a few moments while people jump in. I hope you can hear me alright. If you can, just give me a quick thumbs up, because obviously this room's a bit echoey. So it's just really a little update about things, what's going on, and things that I'm doing, and things to come, really. So just have a couple of minutes while I drink this can of poison. How you going then, Jeanette? Are you alright? Oh, God. Dun, 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 dun. So I've been a busy chap at the minute. I've been on with something a little exciting today. Just still learning ropes and how to use it. I am alright, love. Mandy, how's it going? Yeah, I'm fine, Jeanette. Cheers. I'm just a bit tired. These nights are killing me, but it's good money. So, hi Tracy. I hope you're well. So I'll just have a few more minutes, guys, before everybody jumps in. Mark and Dave's actually out on the piss in Sheffield. Lucky gets. So I'm stuck going to work. So I've just rung Mark. He sounded bollocks. But we've got to have a break from it from time to time. So I might as well start. We've got 9 on your in. So um, yeah, Sheffield. I hope Penny. Sheffield, yeah, it's a good place to get drunk. But yeah, right. Let's start then. So as you've noticed, we might have seemed a bit quiet at the minute. I've been plodding along doing little videos and things like that, but it's all down to work commitments. That's why the team's not been together for a few weeks. However, from the 10th of this month, I've actually got like 10 days off, so there's going to be a couple of videos there that we've to make. A couple of investigations as well lined up. We are going to be teaming up with Carl from Walking Exploring again. I think Kelly's going to be with him as well. That's his partner. She also does the same thing. So that's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to see them guys. It's been a while since I've seen Carl. So it's always good to see him. Also, we'll be teaming up again with the Ouija brothers in the not so distant future. And also, there's a couple more teams that we are planning on working with. Oh, Pete, alright. So it's all go at the minute. I've got a radio interview with UK Talk Radio. That's basically Talk Sport. That's coming up on the 11th of this month, and that'll be at 8 p.m. at night. That's actually streamed. So if you want to tune in to that, then feel free. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea what I'm going to get asked. So I'm just going to be myself, like I always am, and hopefully it'll be a good interview when I won't fluff it or all like that. Um, so what have I been on with today? Well, basically today I started creating the official Soul Reaper Paranormal app. At the moment, it's only going to be available on Android, but what the app is going to do is allow you to actually view all our content in one place. So instead of going on the internet and typing in YouTube and going to a website and going to Instagram or whatever, you just click on icon, it takes you straight to it. Obviously, that's if you're actually signed up to those features. There'll be various different features that I will be adding to that, so that's going to be interesting. But I am also looking at creating our own Spirit Box app as well. I'm gonna get into the programming side of it, and I'm gonna try and do that myself. I'm not sure how easy or how hard it is to do that, but I think it'll be pretty good. But before it does get published, I will be absolutely smashing it and testing the hell out of it, trying to see if it works. Um, Same again on with website, just smashing through that, trying to get as much into it as I can. I'm actually building a research side on the website now, and that'll be where I put all his interesting captures, various different methods, how-to videos, because I know a lot of you have requested how to do the water ITC, so that's something that I'm going to do as well. But it's all guns blazing at the minute. We've got a few abandoned locations that we're going to be exploring as well, and actually making a film from as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. Let's just see what comments have come in, because I'm not sure what's happening. So, Court Ghost Researchers, hi, big shout out to you guys there. Thank you for watching these videos, it means a lot. Real Psychic. It's my first time here. Well, welcome and thank you for saying that you love the show, Nick. We do work hard on it, you know, and on this radio interview that's coming up, we are actually going to be pushing for a bit of sponsorship, and we need some new equipment. And I mean, we just ain't got money to chuffing buy it like everybody else, because obviously we've all got our own houses, we've got kids, so it's just basically what we can afford at the time. But I'm hoping the right people will hear on this radio interview and probably come forward with a bit of help for us, which would be pretty nice. Um, we are trying to get into some really big locations, and as I said, we will be working with quite a few teams, so that's going to be pretty neat. But yeah, the app, like I said, guys, I am going to do it on Android. Um, I'm just going to see how that goes, and if there's a bit of interest in it, then obviously I'll do it on Windows and iPhone as well. So that should be all right. But like I said, that will really feature just everything about us. But if anyone does have any suggestions on the kind of things that you might want on the app, then do let us know. I just want to give a shout out as well to Mark Coltis. He's actually now our official sponsor. Uh, if you don't know who he is, guys, then you can check out his ITC page. And basically, this guy creates his own ghost boxes, his own spirit boxes. He's actually building one for us. I mean, these cost hundreds of pounds. He's building one for us because he's a sponsor, and we're going to use that on every investigation. And as you've seen, I've been trialing the app, and it's just worked absolutely fantastic. I'm getting full blown conversations coming through that are direct and intelligent to the things that I'm asking. For me, that's just like pretty amazing, because those of you that know me know that I wasn't really the biggest believer in apps, and I know I've said that time and time and again. But when you're getting replies to everything that you're asking, and it's specifically answering that question, it just blows your mind. Yeah, it's. Are you coming back to Ireland, Kyle? Well, sometime in the future, I'd like myself, Dave, and Matt to come over to Ireland. I'm not sure where we'd go. Obviously, if you guys have got any suggestions, then just let us know. But I mean, when I went to Castle that time, we Mark, it was absolutely amazing. One of the best buildings I've ever been to in my life. But it's such a beautiful country, and there's so many abandoned like churches and graveyards and just all sorts all over the country. Hi Jim, I hope you're well. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the idea I've had for a new little film, like a program, not a program, but a video, kind of like an investigation sort of thing. What I'm wanting really, guys, is a list of questions from you guys. All you've got to do is give me a question, just one question each, with your name, and obviously if you're part of a group or anything like that. And what I'll do is I'll do a session dedicated to just you guys. I'm not going to ask any questions, only the questions that you ask. So if anybody is interested in that, then obviously leave your message on this stream, and then I can save them all. And when I get around to doing that session, I'll knot that together, and I think we'll get some fantastic things, because obviously you guys must have questions that you want to know from spirit. I'm not talking about family or friends. I'm talking about the actual afterlife and what it's like, the kind of questions that we need to ask. I mean, I think on the group there is a document where it's questions to ask spirits, and you can just go on there and add a question to that. Hi Lindy, finally you're on. How's it going? You alright? But yeah, if you guys want to get your questions down, obviously don't do it on here, because I'd have to watch video over a million times. Either email it over to soulreaperparanormal@gmail.com, or message one of the Facebook pages or groups, and obviously I'll get them. Yeah, come to Cork. It has everything. Do you actually run your own team over there? Then have you got access to some locations, or go or is it do you just do what we do and just go everywhere that's free? Let's have a look. Go to Lower Wellhead. Farm. Pendle. We're talking about the Pendle village where witches were. Ian, is that right? Oh, cheer, Lindy. I won't be looking good in a few hours when I'm at work. Oh, oh I'm dreading it. I'm so tired today. I've just not been able to sleep. I didn't finish about 5 this morning either. But if you are just joining, I'm just quickly updating you all, guys, and I'm basically just building an app at the moment. I want to create a new video where you guys ask the questions and I just ask it through Spirit Box and see what we get. Also, I've got a little idea what a few people suggested for his next video. However, I can't say what it's going to be yet because it's going to be a surprise, but I'm not doing it. It's going to be Mark or Dave. So I'll put a little poll up for that as well so you can vote on who you want to do that. But yeah, it was just a quick little update, guys, to Jamie, I'd love to go to America. I'd love to go anywhere in the world. It's just getting there at the minute. It's just getting there. Get to Arizona. Oh, like I said, I'd love to be ace, but at the minute it's not going to happen. But who knows what the future holds for us. Now, we've got quite a bit going on, but I am, like I said, pushing for some sponsorship now. I think someone's interested, so I'll just have to keep it quiet at the moment. But obviously, we've got Mark on board, and he's a great guy. He likes his video calls. He don't like to type. He's old school. He likes a little video session where he can say what he wants face to face. I don't know if he's watching this stream at the moment, but it is what it is. I have got my Spirit Box light, so I might put it on for 5 if you want when we've done chatting. But has anyone got any questions that they want to ask me anyway? I know I can bamble on forever, can't I? So, I'm guessing that's Ollie that's just jumped on. How's it going, mate? Everywhere that is free and some that are not. There is so much over here, and yes, we are a new team. Any chance of a shout out? Yeah. So, guys, if you can give Cork Ghost Researchers a like. I'm tipping you've got your obviously you've got your own YouTube channel, guys. So if you want to head over there, guys, and have a look. I'm not sure if they've got their own Facebook page, but I'm sure they'll correct me on this stream anyway. Have you ever thought of starting some type of Pattern or GoFundMe? I mean, these things. Thing is, I don't like to ask for money from us fans. I'd feel so cheeky. I mean, we've seen one camera that we are planning on getting, but it's going to take a couple of £100 to get it. So I don't know what I could do to kind of raise that money apart from ask for sponsorship on radio interview. I just don't know. I mean, I feel a bit cheeky making you guys, asking you guys to donate. You know what I mean? I don't think it's the right thing to do. I know someone you would. I know some people would, but it just depends on reaction, doesn't it? I mean, I could set it up, I suppose, and just see what it does, and just say don't donate unless you really want to help us out. I don't know what could I do. Yeah, but I have no idea. I'll probably set that up at some point if you think that it's worth a shot. Really, all we need really is just one proper good camera with some good night vision, and that's it. Because there's only 3 on us. We've all got action cams that we can put on his chest, so we've got visual footage. We've got that, but the audio on these cameras are absolutely terrible because they come in a protective case. Even if you drill an hole in case to expose the microphone, because it's a built-in microphone, the sound quality is absolutely shocking. It's just like white noise. And you can only just hear your voice. If it had an audio jack, it would have been ace. But for visual footage, you know, walking around and things like that, it's absolutely amazing. Penny, I hope you're alright. I've messaged you about that thing. I'll sort you out on page and that after, alright? Hi everybody that's just joining. So, people are just jumping in so you don't have to watch it back. I've just been explaining that we've I'm creating a Soul Reaper Paranormal app at the moment on Android. This will give you access to all our social media accounts, as YouTube channel and other platforms that you may not know that we're on. And it's basically just so you're not having to search through Facebook and through the internet and things to find us. You just open an app up, boom, and then you're on. So what's my idea, Ollie? Did you say? Oh, right, mate. Basically, what it is, I'm wanting the fans, even yourself, mate, even your team or whatever, to write down a list of questions that you'd want asking through the spirit box. Now, I'm not going to ask any questions apart from the ones that you guys actually sent to me. So if you do have any questions that you want to know the answers to, or you think that spirits may be able to answer, then just write them all down or email them over to soulreaperparanormal@gmail.com, or send them via Facebook or Twitter, and I'll actually I put them into a session when I get round to it. I want to do a big video, so I don't know how long it's going to be. It's purely going to be a spirit box. I don't know whether that's going to be the PSV7 or the Cultist app. I've got no idea, but I just want to see what we get from the questions that you ask and if the spirits answer any of your questions, if that makes sense. Yes, Lindy, I know you are. But yeah, like I say, I'm looking for more mods, guys. So if you message Paige after this, then I'll get that sorted, because I have noticed we get quite a few idiots jumping on now. I mean, I don't mind, it's all funny for me, like, but you always get someone that tries to ruin it for everybody, and we do well in keeping out with other people's troubles. So there's a few people that annoy me, but I'll not mention any names. They think they're clever, but obviously they'll slowly get caught out. So how's everyone doing anyway? So, oh, sorry, my questions are too personal. That's okay. It doesn't have to be about yourself or or your family. It could just be questions about the afterlife in general. It doesn't have to be anything to do with your family or your friends or anything like that. We're wanting to find answers to the afterlife. So that's really what kind of questions I'm wanting. Are we alone in the universe? Things like that. So, Cork Ghost Researchers, as we are a new team, are there any tips? Well, I'll tell you how it started for me. Basically, when I was at army, I spent a lot of time thinking, wondering about stuff, as it is, what would happen if I got killed or if I died. Um, and I just started binge watching Ghost Adventures. Now, I'd had paranormal experiences from being a child, but I'd not really known how to explain them, if that makes sense. So I started watching Ghost Adventures from episode 1, season 1, all the way through to current day. Still my favourite team. Um, there's always the fake, they're not, the fake, they're not. I believe what I see. And when you start off with just a couple of guys like that with video cameras, because that's all they had, and they were catching stuff they were. It just reminds me of what we do. We go out, we be ourselves, and when we're hearing voices with our own ears and things like that, it just blows your minds. But I left army and I decided I wanted to start in the paranormal, so I joined the team. Everything went amazing, and then things changed a little bit, and I decided that I was leaving and I was setting up my own team. Um, Steve and Emma actually come with me. They're actually out of the paranormal now. However, they are really good friends. They were here just the other night having a drink. Emma were hammered, so Steve's having a drink next time. And that went well for a while, and then obviously they made their decision to leave, so I carried on my own. I basically spent my time doing spirit boxes, getting to know how bits of equipment worked, slowly buying pieces of equipment. I mean, you don't need all this high tech. I say it over and over again. You can do it with simple things. You know what I mean? You can use anything. You can go out with a camera and a torch. That's it. You don't need all these gadgets to establish a connection with spirit. Your best senses that you've got is yourself. Um, and when you were really in a place where you're genuinely scared, or you really tuned in and you could hear a pin drop, that's how it starts. But all I can say to you is just be honest and be genuine and true to yourself and your team. If you suspect anyone of faking anything or anything like that, then maybe they shouldn't be in your team. You've got to love what you do. if you lose that love, then it's over. There's no point carrying on. Um, as for me, I'll be doing this for as long as I can. Um, I've already got some amazing stuff. To me, I already know that the afterlife is real. Um, the things I've seen with my own eyes, I've felt spirits physically pull my trousers and touch me on the middle of the back. I've heard things whispered in my ear. I've seen balls of light shoot towards me and hit me. So I've been, oh, you know what I mean? Just keep going. It's a slow process to get started with, but if you be yourself, people will like you and they can see straight through the fakes and the frauds and everything like that. Just be honest, be true, and just love what you do. That's really the best bit of advice I can give you. Stay out of people's drama as well. If you get your team involved in people's crap, it'll do naught but destroy you. As I've said, me, Mark, and Dave are very good at keeping out of things. I mean, sometimes I've really got to bite my tongue, but that's why I made the decision to leave all the paranormal groups the other week, because I was just fed up of seeing the negativity that exists. There's just no reason for it at all. There's no point. People don't want to. There's people in there in these groups, right, that really believe. You know, they've lost loved ones, they've lost pets, they've lost friends that meant the world to them, and they're just there to try and find comfort and peace. And then you've got some idiot that don't believe, causing crap. I mean, I've got no problem with people not believing, but I've made believers out of people that didn't believe by showing them the stuff that we've captured or letting them experience it with us. You know what I mean? And that brings me on to another thing. Um, Mark and Dave suggested the other day that we'll be doing some sort of competition for someone to come along with us on one of our ghost hunts. Now, I don't know where it's going to take place, I don't know when it's going to happen, but obviously it's something that we are going to do. It's just a thank you, really. I mean, I love meeting fans. For me, it's a proper honour. I feel like I just don't. I'm overwhelmed when I'm like, hey, that's Kyle from here. I'm like, whoa, how's it going? You alright? You know what I mean? I get embarrassed. I get embarrassed that people recognise me, and I don't know why. And it's not saying that they're recognising me because like we're massive, because we're not, but they recognise me because they know what it is that I do, and I try to keep it a bit hush hush sometimes. I don't go around saying, hey, I'm a paranormal investigator, woo, you know what I mean? Because people still look at you like you're a weirdo, but obviously we must all be weirdos, mustn't we? Because you're all watching this video. Uh, so so yeah, court research. Just keep out of drama, and you'll be fine. So I'm just going to scroll back up and catch up to these comments. Let's have a look. Sorry guys, I am scrolling through. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Stephen Emma's good mate, Solly. So, I am just having a read, sorry. A man said gardening in my bedroom recorded with an old phone. I'll tell you what, I was sat with my granddad not long ago, and literally we were in the living room and I was showing him how PSP7 worked. When we played footage back, this old man come through and it was an EVP of the top of the footage, and he said, you just have to move, I need to go to the toilet. And we were like, what's going off? But basically it were in our accent, and it's like, I just have to move because I need to go to the toilet. And we're like, we're going to be like, who's that? I don't know. And it were an old man. There used to be an old couple that lived in their house before him, and it's like me and my granddad were sat in where we were going to the toilet, and he were letting us know that we were in way, and they were like, whoa, what's going on? Also be in touch with other teams around the country. Yeah, Jeanette, people can be nasty. And yes, Lindy, stay out of the drama. It's pointless. It brings and attracts negativity. Yep, it does. And they won't speak because, yeah, I agree, Penny. People keep out of crap because they're scared of what people's going to say to them. I'm going to fly you down, Jeanette. I thought I was going to ride down on the horse like William Wallace. Thanks, Mandy, yeah. So, I'm just quickly catching up. Court researcher says, thanks Kyle and thanks for the shout out. We will buy you a pint when you come to Ireland. Well, it's going to have to be a pint of Guinness then, else it's not worth it. Yeah, like Ollie says, there's little teams, there's little paranormal unity in this game. It's an absolute war zone, man. People at first are like, yeah, we'll support you all the way, but then you get a capture and they're like, oh no, it's this, it's that. It's like, well, go capture some evidence instead of sat in an armchair and not doing it. You know what I mean? There's no one, we go out and we absolutely freeze to death, man, some of the times, and we do it for like 5 or 6 hours because we love it. That's what you need. That's what mindset you need. No, I'm confident as a person, but when people know what I do, I get kind of like, you know what I mean? Hi Donna, I hope you're well. Donna's one of our admins, guys. She's actually got her own Facebook page as well. She lets you all share and promote your Facebook and YouTube videos on there. So if you do head on over, guys, it's the other realm. Get on there and she'll let you share your stuff out. She actually shares my stuff because I'm not on any pages anymore. So I'll message her. She'll get it off the Facebook and then put it onto her page. But again, she takes no crap either on her group. So nice to meet you. Yeah, thanks, mate. Likewise. Hello, Eleanor. Paranormal life and life beyond. I agree. All teams should stick together. There should be some sort of governing body that we ain't got. A real legitimate governing body where we can submit as evidence and professionals, scientists can look at it and say, right, we can't explain that. There's no way we can put that apart from on your own page. We need a proper institution where we can register as teams and submit as evidence. That's what we need because some of the stuff out there is absolutely fantastic. I mean, our Andy from Phantoms Paranormal went out with Proving Demons the other day. He went to a place that we'd been before. Really weird place. We had someone hoovering up and everything. A building was abandoned. Walked around the corner just as he panned, this shadow like carpeted across floor. Just without gone straight around the corner. He went down the corridor and boom. And I spoke to him the other day and I said that's absolutely a proper mint capture. But stuff's just happening all the time. I mean, I've witnessed now 2K2 meters physically get pushed over in front of my eyes while I've been looking at it. The previous one was at East Drive, and the one before that was at the old Victorian textile mill. That first time it happened, I'm telling you now, we had no idea it was coming at all. It was just like, you could just feel energy, and then all of a sudden this K2 just went boom, and we're like, whoa, but 4 people were looking at that device when it happened. And there were no way it could have fallen. We tried debunking it straight after, just like on East Drive video, we were jumping up and down. And I said, Steve from the Ouija brothers, let's try and debunk this now. And that happened. I mean, it's just crazy. But why are we capturing more and more proof of the paranormal? Is it because an advancement in technology, or is it just something's happening, something bigger than us? I don't know. But obviously cameras and things are improving all the time. But like I said, the best tools are your eyes. If I can give you one bit of advice on equipment that you should take on every investigation, I'd just take a digital camera. Take a digital camera, and just take photos throughout the night, because the amount of times that you feel someone looking at you, we all know that feeling, don't we? You stood in a queue or something and you can feel someone from across the road staring at you and you'll turn around and make eye contact. That's what it's like with a spirit for me. That's how I know they're around. I can just feel them looking at me. And I'm like, so I get the camera out and I'm like, and I'll be like, whoa, what's that? You know what I mean? Oh, it scares me sometimes. But yeah, Mark or Dave's going to have a little surprise on his next investigation. Anyway, I think I might just flip a coin for it. Because I'm not doing it. So Lindy says, you deserve the best of the best, including the world. I'm so happy that you've been recognised. I'd love to go on the next adventure. I'll probably have to start my own GoFundMe. Yeah, I bet. Well, my cousin actually lives in America, somewhere near New York. He married a girl over there, and he's moved over there. I'm not sure whereabouts, but I'll find out where it is. Oops, sorry. So things are quieting down in this house as well, guys. How we're getting all that banging and things like that. It's stopped. I don't know what's happened. I mean, I've still got that blue Bible. So I don't know what's happened there. Crazy. I'm just trying to catch up again on comments. It's stupid, this phone. I've got that new Samsung Xperia, and when you're watching comments, they just keep going off, so I don't know how to keep them on permanently. So why don't we start some sort of registration and evidence program? I agree. Paranormal Life and Life Beyond. If you email soulreaperparanormal@gmail.com, we'll discuss getting this set up if you want, because I'm really game for that. I think it's important that everyone has an institution where we can submit as evidence, but then we need to elect a governing body, that can scrutinise all these pictures and try and debunk most of the stuff. I mean, the best way to go about an investigation is try and debunk everything first. Then whatever you're left with, that's up to you to make your decision. I mean, it's very rare, if ever, that we say anything's paranormal. But when you can't physically explain what's just happened, then you've got no choice, because it's not normal, is it? You know what I mean? New York and New Jersey are full of haunted places. I bet they are. And the thing is, America, I feel, I mean, even though their history is not as, the buildings and things like that are not as old as what they are in England, it's like, some of them are just insanely haunted, aren't they? Is it the amount of people that's passed through these places, or what? I just don't know. I mean, there's places here that's been here forever, buildings. You know what I mean? It's one of the most ancient cultures in the world, is Britain, and some places that we've got are absolutely fantastic. So let me see what else people say. I'm just reading again, guys. Red Bull, yeah. Need it, Jeanette? Yes, I have spoke to Rachel Talbot Ollie, and she's actually supposed to be doing an article on us to put in a magazine, and also Charlene has also put me in her magazine as well, Paranormal Hauntings magazine. So I'm just trying to catch up again. Whoa, what's happening stream?
Yeah. Oh, no.
I'll sort it out in a minute. So, what else is there? It was the week before Ghost Adventures when I didn't get any activity. Some strange places I can change. So, I'm a woman, by the way. Alright, I know. Yeah, so come and join the other realm, guys, and you can share all your information and things like that on there. So, Lucy, me and Andy's okay now, yeah, sound. We've spoke a few times now, so we're alright. What's the story behind the tattoo on my neck? I don't know. I went for a neck tattoo. I actually initially wanted a crow flying forward, tattooing on my neck. When I went to tattoo artist, she said, let me design you something different. So I says, alright. And she designed this weird thing with one eye, and I was like, I want that. And I just got it done. That was it. The story behind that. So, Waverley Hills. Yeah, that'd be it. The spirits are scared of you, Kyle. I don't think they are. There's one on latest session that I'm doing at the minute, and she's just doing all but give me abuse and swear at me. It's whoever were in this house. I think it's something to do with that Bible. She's keeps calling me a dickhead. She's not right. She's not nice at all. I don't know where she's come from, but it is what it is. So no, they're not as old, but there's history going back almost 1,000 years. Yeah, I know Native Americans and things like that existed over there way before the Europeans actually went over there. So, and there's all, wherever there's been death, there's just spirits in there. So come to Wales. Wales actually has some interesting places I've been looking at, so that'll be cool. No, I'm not going on an invest tonight, Lindy. I'm actually working later on. I've only put my hoodie on because I'm doing this stream, so I didn't want to wear a t-shirt. So, so I love the late night video session with the baby being fed. I could hear him calling and drinking his bottle. Oh yeah, that one I had that's what is that static? That static one, wasn't it? I'm already in trouble now because she walked in. I'm like, whoa, get off my stream! I heard her swearing up way down, so I'm gonna get a load of crap now. she ain't got an hoodie on. uh, yes, the Skirted Inn. Now that's a place that if any teams do want us to come and join them there, then let me know because I'm extremely interested in that place. It's somewhere on my bucket list. I mean, I've done Ramin, I've done East Drive numerous times, done Pendle, Skirted Inn is where I want to go next. I know a lot of people used to get hanged downstairs, didn't they? There used to be a court upstairs. People used to get judged, sent down for death penalty, and killed straight away. Yeah, Denby looks good. Denby Asylum. These mental asylums are just insanely haunted. The amount of pain and emotion that went through those walls is just mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. I can't imagine what they experienced. I mean, people getting lobotomised for just being depressed and then being cabbaged. Basically, that's what they did to them. Oh, can't deal with her anymore. Bang, lobotomised. Life ruined. Prisoner in your own body. No wonder why there's so many spirits that are just still lingering. What type of work do I do? I work in a warehouse on nights. It's Aldi UK. They've got a massive distribution centre where I live. So I basically go in on nights, get everything ready for wagons, and then home. Stay up for a few hours, then go to bed, then get up and do it again. But like I said, I'm off from 10th guys for 9 days, so I'm going to get a few videos knocked out. How are you liking the Ghost Inside My Home? Obviously, episode 1 it was intense, wasn't it? Absolutely crazy. Never seen it like it. Spirit there, we were proper attached to her. She's gone to see a priest and to get a baptism, so hopefully that will help her out. Because as a person, I don't think anyone's got the power to say I can get rid of that spirit. You can't. How can you get rid of something that we can't prove is real? Not yet. Do you know what I mean? If they're in another place, what gives us the power by a few words to say, right, move away? If I was spirit, I'd be like, I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean? If they're stubborn if they want to be. Uh, Let me just keep having a catch up here. Hi, I'm guessing that's Zara. How's it going? You alright? That's Paranormal White Noise, guys. If you head on over to their Facebook page, you can have a look at some of their stuff. They're a very good group. A lot of intelligent people on there. You can learn a lot. Right, I'm just still catching up, guys. We go to 30 East Drive on Wednesday. You should join us, mate. Who's going and how many's going? Is it part of a team thing or a private investigation? Because obviously public ones are really, really difficult. You can't really use any evidence unless it's visual because of the amount of contamination from the people that's there. If you go to East Drive, you need to be going with about 4 people, 5 people, maybe tops. But you need to be quiet for overnight. Do I get scared? Oh yeah, Angela. I'm not gonna lie. You can tell I get scared, and you watch those videos. You can tell when I'm scared because I don't know what to do. I'm like, whoa, all of it. I get a buzz off it, like, but it does scare crap out of me sometimes, especially when we're in these insane places like. But it's not going to be as scary as what Mark or Dave's going to be on next investigation. I tell you now, they're going to have some right fear in them. Hi, Simone. Yes, Angela, you can. I think you've already messaged me, and you sorry, I've just not got round to it yet. What I need, if you want to be a mod, guys, is I need you to send me link to your YouTube channel, your YouTube ID, and then I can set that straight up. Yeah, I'm good, Zara. Thanks. Next, invest. My friend Steve. That's Steve from Ouija Brothers, guys. Again, another brilliant team. If you head on over there, guys, then obviously give them a watch. I went to East Drive with them on the 2nd of January, got some absolutely amazing stuff. We've got the K2 meter going over on camera and everything. Our next investigation is on the 17th of February. However, I'm off from 10th, so I'm going to be looking to do something with someone in between that time. If not, I'll just go somewhere on my own and do something. I'm not bothered. I might even do a daytime investigation somewhere, see what kind of results that yields. Um, have you ever had a feeling or nightmares after a spirit session? Yes, I have. Where was it? The first weird thing that happened to me was a long time ago. I was at Oaks Colliery and we'd done an Ouija board session. Now, everything was fine, went home fine. At 3:15 a.m. in the morning, I woke up to the sound of drumming. I just can't explain it to you, just like what a soldier is, and boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, whoa, what's that? And it was proper flashing metal, like. So I woke up, nudged my partner, like, can you hear that? She's like, what are you on about? I'm like, that drumming. There's some drumming going off. She's like, what are you on about? It's in your head. I'm like, it's not. And it were proper deafening me. So I had to put a pillar over my head. I thought I went mad. And I laid there for an hour, and at exactly 4:15 it stopped dead, and I could go to sleep. That was one of the weird things that happened, but I was awake. It wasn't a nightmare, and it wasn't a dream, even though it felt like a nightmare, because it was so loud. I don't know what it was, but it was just boom, 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 and it kept me up for an hour. But there were only me who could hear it, and I was just like, I couldn't believe that she couldn't hear it. It was so loud. Now, every time I've been to East Drive, I've come back and had a nightmare. I've not had nightmares ever. Every time I have a nightmare from East Drive, it's usually about a family member being killed or someone passing close to me. Um, but they're really vivid, they're really intense, and I do wake up with tears in my eyes. That's happened every time I've been there. I don't know what it is or what it is that affects me. I don't know if it's the amount of energy in there. I don't know if it's something playing with my head, something that's followed me back. But it's every time I've been there, I've come back and I've had a nightmare. I can't even remember my dreams now. Never mind nightmares, but every time I've been to East Drive, I've had a nightmare. So yeah, I do believe that spirits can affect you and things like that. So just have another look here, guys. Yeah, it don't matter if Emma moves out or not, Lucy. She's got a lot of stuff with her anyway since she's been a kid. Um, it's just got more intense over the years. All right, yeah. Wednesday. What is it? This Wednesday that you're going? If it's this Wednesday, I'll be gutted because I'll be at work. I think. In fact, I am at work. Sure, I'm at work. Yeah. Kyle, would you come to Blackpool? Yes, I would. Definitely. If you've got a location, guys, let us know. I mean, we're not scared of travelling. I mean, all three of us drive, so we just all chip petrol in, and if you've got anywhere good planned up, let us know and we'll come. Be interested in that. We'll go anywhere, man. Anywhere. So I'll just have a quick catch up. Sorry, guys. I'm just there's that many comments coming in. So Ian Llewellyn says, can you tell me what was your scariest paranormal location yet? Please. Well, let me think about this. Scariest location. See, the best locations being ramming, without a shadow of a doubt. Just hearing voices and everything there, seeing things move. That was the best. But the scariest has got to be. Who am most scared? See, I've done that many, but to be really scared, I'd say the scariest place for me is at Kingwell Woods personally, on my own. When I've been on my own, the amount of fear that just comes through you. But as a team, I think it's the old textile mill that we did. Um, it just gives me creeps thinking about it. Basically, this place, guys, you just walk down this path, down these old stairs. There's all water around it. It's all blacked out, abandoned, 5 floors high, massive industrial mill. And when you walk in, you can just feel static in air, just supercharged. You could hear poltergeists slamming doors, massive industrial doors, and throwing metal things around and walking and talking between themselves and that. If I did a lone vigil in there, I think I'd actually die. I'm not kidding. It's that bad. I'd probably have an heart attack on the spot if I got left on my own. It's so intense. It's one of the worst places I've ever been and felt uncomfortable in my life. It's alright when you're in a group of 3 or 4 people, but still, it's that charged up. It's insane. You get heart palpitations and everything. So I hope that answers your question. So let's have another look here. Have you worked in red? I'm not sure what you mean, Elizabeth. Can you just expand on that for me? Yes, Steve. Same again. You guys are a brilliant team. That's Steve from the Ouija Brothers guys. Go over there, give them a like and a sub. Really good channel. The kind of genuine like us. They do the same sort of work. They work in the same way, and that's why we got on so well. Same banter, same crack. Excellent bunch of guys. So I'm just having a quick read again, guys. Sorry about this. It's just I've got to scroll, haven't I? Kyle, we have an abandoned old army barracks. That sounds ace. Old military is ace, isn't it? It's like when we went to that abandoned RAF camp. Urban explorers had reported seeing an RAF airman wandering corridors, and we actually got him on camera, but we'd actually seen him with his own eyes as well. Just mind blowing. When you see something like that, that's what makes it worthwhile. You just don't know how you're going to react in that moment. And I just froze like, whoa, there's a ghost. And then they were like, check pictures. And I just took picture. And as I took picture, I seen him light up through flash at camera. That I was looking at. And I was like, whoa. That's why, guys, I take photos. On your investigations, you want to be taking photo after photo, non-stop, all night. As long as your battery will last. St Mary's Church. I know, Ian, that'd be ace. Try and find out if you can do that. And we don't mind travelling within reason anyway. So it's going to be ace. But we've got a lot of good things planned for this year as well. Outdoor locations. So, but if you can get that done at the dungeons, that'd be mint. Yeah, some places you can just feel energy, Penny. I agree. So Ben's are kicking off. What's up, Linda? Alright. Yeah, that's the and Jeanette that we got. I agree. I use my own phone. Do I have flash on or off? I have it off. I have it on, but being told not to. It don't matter, Penny, no one's right or wrong. If you want your flash on your camera when you're taking photos looking for paranormal, then keep your flash on. The only thing I will say is if you're in an extremely dusty environment like asbestos and things like that, bits of crap floating about, then your flash is going to illuminate them dust particles. There's no doubt about it. Like same with damp conditions and wet places, but when you're in a sealed off room and you're getting manifestations on camera that shouldn't be there, like you're talking physical bodies, then you know that you're onto a winner. Um, so let's just have another quick read. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, Linda, can you just write your question again? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, wait up. So I'm just trying to find out what Linda wrote. I don't know where your question's gone, Linda. If you pop it in again, I'll read it now. Yeah, just write it again. Sorry, I didn't see it come on because comments keep going off. So many will come on and then they fade away. But if anybody does use Twitter as well, guys, we're basically on there as well. But it's really we only share the same stuff as what we share on his Facebook pages anyway. But like I said, I have got a section on our website now where it's going to be proper paranormal research, with captures and things like that, and that's all it's going to show. Fullwood Barracks. Yes, I've heard of Fullwood Barracks at Preston. I actually were based when I first finished my army training. I got sent to Wheaton Barracks in Preston. Do you know where that is? You can see Blackpool Tower from it. That's not too far away, I believe. Yeah, that's where I was actually based for a few months before I flew out to Cyprus. Um, crazy, crazy stuff. So, really, guys, I'll just wait for Lindy's question to pop up, and then I'll have another 2 minutes with you, and I'm gonna have to get off. I need a bath, need to get changed for work. I don't start well 10, but it takes me hours. Um, put my kids to sleep, and then who knows? Probably finish writing my article. I'm doing an article at the moment on spiritual attachments. It's going to be an in-depth article. The reasons why you can become attached and things like that. It's going to be a lot of information. It's going to be one of my longer articles that I've been working on. It's taken me a while to do it because obviously I want to get it right. Yes, you do that, mate. You do that. And we'll speak about that. So see what you wrote. I've tried to see it, Lindy, but I can't find your message. It's disappeared. So do you think it's a good idea then if I try and set up that GoFundMe? It's not. See, I don't like asking for money, so I think I'll just put it on and just say donate if you can. Um, but obviously we have got a shop as well. That sell hoodies and things like that. So I'll post a link on page again after this. Um, but it's got some vests on, some cups and stuff like that. I mean, I can't really change prices on there because the company that does it really sets prices for you. Um, and it works basically by selling the stock that they've got, then whatever profit they get, obviously they'll pay themselves first and then we get whatever's left over. But it saves us having to buy hoodies and then printing them ourselves. I know, Lucy, but I just feel cheeky, man. I'm not that kind of person. I think I'll do it, but it's just going to see where it goes in it. If it can get us a new camera and that, then I suppose that's alright. Out of people's generosity. I mean, for us to get better, we need more equipment. It's as simple as that. But obviously, we're running a house, 2 kids, car, and then obviously Mark and Dave, exactly the same situation. we don't get out as much as what we did, but obviously we're improving quality as videos. So, and I'm running a website, and then I'm writing articles, and then I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I ain't got a minute, but I won't change it because I love what I do. But never show you guys this. Look at this. That's proper metal. That. No, that come from a car boot in Wakefield, and it cost me £15. I walked past it 3 times, and then when I finally bought it, guy said it had come from I don't know if he said a church or a monastery in Germany. In Germany, I'm like, whoa, and I just could not leave it. I had to have it. How much is one of those cameras that you want? That way we can all chip in. I don't know, because the one I've got at the minute, the Sony Handycam, look, this. These come with built-in night vision and that, but obviously you need an infrared for it. But this camera's on its way out. I think it's it's starting to play up a bit, and I can't really rely on it on an investigation. But what I'll do is I'll have a look, and I'll try and find something within reason, and I'll just put it on there. And even if it takes a year to raise what we need, then at least we're still going to get there, aren't we? But if I could get some sponsorship in the meantime as well, we'll be well on his way. We'll be well on his way. But like I said, we've got some rail locations lined up this year as well. I want to work with a lot more teams, so if you are a new team or anything like that and you are local to us or within driving distance, then let us know. Message the page. If you've got a location, we'll come to you, or we'll meet halfway, something like that. We are looking to expand and work with other people, to make connections elsewhere. Yeah, good luck, ghost researchers. I hope you have a great investigation in the morning. You want to be getting your head down then, because you'll be knackered if you don't. But yeah, so from me, guys, it's a good night. Oh, yeah, Lindy's original question I wrote. Alright. Going, how much is one of those cameras? Oh, is that original? How was it spending the night at 30's Drive with the Regia brothers in the creepy ass bedroom with the picture of the girl hanging on the wall? How was it? It was ace, because we enjoyed being there. We had a laugh. Probably the weirdest bit for me that day was when I was going to the toilet. Basically, you go through the kitchen door, and then there's 2 more doors, one to the toilet, one to the coal shed, and then there's the other door that goes outside. Anyway, as we're going through the kitchen to the other 2 doors, I opened the door and his voice just come into my face like a gush of wind, and he went, "Thank you," and I'm like, "Oh!" So I set off running, shouted Steve off. I was like, what? I said, "Someone's just spoke to me, man." They were like, "What are you on about?" I said, "This old man's just said thank you," and then they told me about this Father Michael or someone that's supposed to be there that's really friendly, and that's why I were a bit caught off guard, because I thought everything was negative at East Drive, and obviously this guy just wasn't. He was so polite. It's like I let him in the house. He was like, "Thank you," like I held the door up and thought it right weird. And then as I was going into coal shed to do my lone vigil, a chuffing marble got flung in with me just as I was about to shut the door, and Steve was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Quick!" He said, "What?" I said, "Look down," and there were marbles spinning around in a circle on the floor. And I mean, East Drive is supposed to be notorious for marbles being thrown at you, but this one was rolled in. It was rolled in between my feet. And then I got locked in. And I'm like, whoa. And then that's all I could think about in my head. Like, who's just put that marble there? Then I caught that picture at Monk, 2 pictures at Monk in mirror. I was in there on my own in pitch black, taking photos of that mirror. And then some dude stood outside of me smiling. How do you explain that? People like it were it were a smudge up mirror. No, it wasn't a smudge up mirror. A smudge up mirror ain't got teeth, eyeballs with pupils and a nose and hair, or an hood over the head of them. So, but yeah, guys, have I ever been on an investigation with Engrid? No, I haven't. I haven't been on an investigation with them, and I'm not actually sure who it is. Mandy, I've not heard of him, I don't think. So Yeah, thanks guys anyway for tuning in. I hope I've not blabbed on for too long. But like I said, if you do want to take part in that session, then send over your spirit box questions to solvedparanormal@gmail.com, or obviously message the page or the group, and I'll get that session knocked together, and we'll see what kind of connection we've got. We'll see if any spirits answer the questions that you guys have got, and we'll see what secrets they may tell us. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.